How did you become homeless?
Okay, so the first thing you need to know before we do that is a backstory.
Okay.
I'm originally from the Bay Area. I grew up in Richmond, California.
Okay.
Okay. I lived there with my best friend, who is currently the manager at a car wash right down the street.
Okay.
He was my assistant manager, and the GM at the time found out about the car wash down the street here, and they were looking for a GM.
Okay.
So he asked if I wanted to move down here with him. I moved down here with him. That was about, I don't know, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
We moved out here. We got into an apartment. Everything was fine. Second week I got here, I got a DUI.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with alcohol?
I do like to drink. I've been drinking since I was 10 years old.
Okay.
It's not that I don't, it's not that I can't stop. I just don't want to.
Okay, you don't want to.
I don't want to.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that is the cause of your homelessness, or was that an attribute to it? Or
I would definitely say it was a major factor in it because while I've been out here, I've had 4 DUIs.
Oh, 4 DUIs.
I've went ahead and gotten an assault charge, which should have been dropped, but I never went ahead and took care of the community service. So what ended up happening is at the time I was working at Home Depot.
Okay.
Well, first of all, hold on.
Let's go back. Yeah. First of all, I want to continue, but I just wanted to be raw and be real to the audience. Did you have a problem with alcohol? So let's take it back to where you said your friend was at he owns a car, manages a car wash,
right?
And you were working there,
right? Well, so what would happen is because both me and him have been drinking. I've known him since I was about 7 years old. Okay. Excuse me, guys.
No problem. Let's keep it G. Let's keep it raw.
But the thing is he would have 2 days off, and I would have a different 2 days off.
Okay.
So on his 2 days off, he'd want to drink at home, go over to the strip club. Cool, no problem.
All right.
My 2 days off, I'd want to drink. Next day, I'd go ahead and go to work. I'd be smelling like alcohol.
Okay.
Thing is that when I first got hired there, which was on April 1st, they went ahead and had a detail manager that would literally walk in there stumbling drunk.
Oh, wow.
So they gave me several chances. They gave me like 8 or 9 different chances. But every time I would come in smelling like alcohol.
Okay, so they were like, okay, David, we tired of you, David.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. I mean, when I ended up getting fired from there, I came in to my shift.
Right.
I wasn't drunk. I wasn't even hungover. I haven't had a hangover in ages. But I reeked of alcohol so badly
it was in your pores.
Yeah.
How do you find a comfortable place that you feel safe to sleep?
One exit only, preferably something with some dark mirrors so you can go ahead and see your surroundings.
Okay.
And definitely need something with an overhang over it, like some kind of awning. So that way, if it happens to rain or whatever like that, you have some kind of protection. Okay,
so can I ask you, what are some misconceptions that people tend to put a stigma on homeless people? What is something that you want to clear up about that?
Oh, that's simple. We're all crazy. We're all meth heads or drug addicts.
Okay.
We're prostitutes. If you're gay, if you're white, you have to be gay because you have to suck dick or whatever to go ahead and get your drugs.
Okay.
That's all wrong.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Has drugs and alcohol played a huge factor in why you're homeless?
Drugs, no. Alcohol, yes.
Okay. So would you be open to getting help for your alcohol?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you're open to rehab classes, all that. Okay. And another thing, how do you stay? Okay, so what exactly are you doing to get off the streets too?
Well, I'm currently, I've been looking for a job. I actually just started working at Joann's.
Okay.
It's not a lot of money, but again, though, you have to take into consideration what little bit you get, you got to separate it.
Okay.
You know, and if you don't have GR, you don't have food stamps, you're living it paycheck to paycheck.
Before I leave you, David, I want to know, who is David? Like, what do you want the people to know about you? What do you want the world to know about who you are?
Well, first of all, I am a single male. So thank you.
He's single, ladies.
But honestly, I'm a humble person.
Okay.
I'm honest. I'm respectful. I live the day by day, actually hour by hour. I don't live it day by day. I live it hour by hour. I don't judge.
I want to just say thank you so much for being a part of my journey. I wanted to know what keeps you going, you know, out here. I know it's hard.
It is. Honestly, you can't let negativity get you down.
Okay.
You know, if negativity goes ahead and affects your life, you're just going to plummet, and go down a single spiral.
Okay.
What I like to do is I like to tell people to think of themselves like they're a duck. The world is a pond and stress is water. Every now and then you got to go into the stress to go ahead and get stressed out, right?
Okay.
But every duck comes back up for air. And what happens to the water? It rolls right off their back.
Okay, I like that. Talk your shit. Okay, I love that. Okay. So do you have any like contact information that anybody, if they wanted to help you with a job or resources, they can reach out to you?
I do, but I'm not comfortable giving it out. So what I would suggest is just get in contact with you if they could, and then you could contact me because you have my information.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay. If you guys would like to help David, just send it to my Cash App, and you guys could put
David Waters or David
in the comment, and we'll gladly get it over to David. So this is David's story, and we're checking out. Bye.
Have a good one, guys.